how to get referral-like leads using broker-branded leads 2.0. So in this table below, which you may or may not have seen before, I've got 3 different types of leads across the top. The first is a referral lead. Then we have a broker-branded lead, which is generated using the system that we have designed and what we teach brokers. And then on the far right, there's a purchase lead. And on the left here, we've got several attributes of what I would suggest make up a lead, right? So the first one is, does the lead know your name? The next one is, what pretense was that lead brought in under? Do you have lead contact information? Do you have lead financial information? And what's the nature of that first contact? Is it inbound, meaning they're contacting you, or is it outbound, meaning you have to contact them? So you'll see here that a referral lead does know who you are. They come from direct word of mouth from a trusted source. Quite often you don't even know what their contact information is until they've made contact. You definitely don't have their financial information until they make contact and you have a conversation. But they're contacting you, meaning it's inbound, and that leads to the lead being classified as a hot lead. Over here we have our purchase leads, which is pretty much the exact opposite of a referral lead, but people charge really good money for these leads, which are effectively really, really cold. So what we aim to do with a broker branded lead in the middle here is to replicate the attributes of a referral lead as much as we can, but starting conversations with people outside of your existing network. So using a broker branded lead advertising system, the lead knows who you are because we advertise your name and business name. The pretense that we bring leads in under is an offer of free, useful, valuable expertise or information. So quite often we'll offer information to a lead to almost self-qualify that lead, meaning if you want to talk to first home buyers, for instance, we'd craft something that's super valuable towards people with first home buying issues. And therefore, other types of leads would not be interested. And that in of itself is a qualification step. You do get the lead contact information because in order to provide the useful expertise or information, we need their contact details. So we have a legitimate reason to ask for their details, and we do provide them with that information straight away. We don't typically ask for lead financial information straight away, although it can be done later. And the nature of the first contact is both. It's inbound and outbound, meaning the lead has your details, and if the information is valuable enough, if the lead is in a situation where they feel that you can solve their problem, they will contact you, or you have their contact information, and crucially, they know who you are. So if you are contacting them outbound, it's a far easier proposition than, for instance, in a purchase lead scenario where if you're contacting them and they don't even know who you are, it's extremely difficult to get and keep that lead on the phone. So like I said, the broker branded lead really aims to deliver leads with attributes as close to referral leads as we possibly can, and therefore it's classified as a warm type of lead. Now, how do we do this? We use a simple ad structure with ad campaigns on social media, being Facebook and Instagram. We leverage Facebook lead forms to collect their contact details in exchange for us providing that valuable information, usually via a PDF or via a link. There's automated email follow-up that goes straight away to the lead. There's automated broker notification straight away going to the broker, which then allows the broker to do manual follow-up, as well as obviously the lead potentially contacting the broker directly because we pass on the broker's details. So using this system, we are able to lead with value in the marketplace on social media, which in my mind replicates what an in-person exchange would be like. No one goes up to a stranger on the street and says, hey, would you like to do a home loan health check or a strategy call? Usually there's some degree of dialogue first, an introduction, an exchange of value, which is what we aim to do using our social media ads. We demonstrate your knowledge and expertise. Ideally, we promote you in a unique way, positioning the broker as the go-to person to solve this lead's problems. And we really like to follow up from a position of helping the lead rather than trying to sell them, which always gets people on the back foot. And like I said, we are far more aligned with the attributes of a referral lead, like I said here, rather than a purchased lead. If this is of interest to you, there's a little bit more information about our system and how you could potentially get one set up yourself. There'll be a link below this video, or you can go to brokerbrandedleads.com.au.